Welcome dear friends. In this video we will solve MCQs of CSS Sociology paper of the year 2024. So let's start. Question is, which concept is directly related to the critique of ethnocentrism? Cultural relativism. Dash emphasizes the idea that cultural differences should be maintained and celebrated. Multiculturalism. Dash is a theoretical phenomenon that transpires when changes or advancements in material culture take place before or at faster rate of progression than changes in non-material culture. Cultural lag. In Max Weber's work, Dash is the term used to describe the connection between Protestantism and the rise of capitalism. Rationalization. Which essential social function does the family primarily contribute to by fostering intergenerational continuity and resource allocation? Economic sustainability. In the context of deviance theories, which theoretical perspective posits that individuals engage in deviant behavior when their social bonds are weakened, leading to a breakdown of social control mechanisms? Control theory. Drawing on the concept of anomic, which sociologists introduced the idea that deviance can result from a disjunction between cultural goals and the legitimate means available to achieve those goals within a society. Robert K. Merton. Dash is commonly used to describe the traditional socio-economic structure in rural Pakistan characterized by large land holdings, hereditary land ownership, and a power hierarchy that influences local politics and agricultural practices. Feudal system. In the context of domestic violence, Dash involves a pattern of coercive control, intimidation, isolation, and physical or sexual violence, aiming to establish power and control within an intimate relationship. Psychological abuse. Dash is commonly used to describe a form of forced labor where individuals are compelled to work in servitude to repay a debt, often under exploitative conditions and with little or no control over their working and living conditions. Bonded labor. Dash describes the process by which individuals and groups construct meanings through their interaction with symbols and each other, as emphasized by symbolic interactionism. Social constructionism, which sociological perspective rooted in postmodern thought challenges the notion of fixed truths and urges that reality is socially constructed and subjective. Postmodernism. Dash asserts that society is characterized by power struggles and social inequalities, viewing institutions as tools for maintaining the status quo and protecting the interest of the powerful. Critical theory. In the context of Ibn Khaldun's thought, Dash refers to the cyclical pattern of rise and fall of civilizations, influenced by the dynamics of Asabiya, Umran, and the stages of social development. Muqaddima. Herbert Spencer, a proponent of social Darwinism, coined the term survival of the fittest to describe his sociological theory. In this context, what concept did Spencer emphasize as a mechanism for societal progress and development? Social evolution. Dash is a sociological research approach that seeks an in-depth understanding of a social phenomenon through the immersion of the researcher in the natural setting, often using qualitative methods. Ethnography. In the context of social research ethics, Dash describes the principle that participants have the right to be fully informed about the research before agreeing to participate. Informed consent. Which type of research design involves the repeated observation and examination of the same individuals or groups over an extended period, allowing the researchers to analyze changes and developments over time. Longitudinal design. Dash describes the philosophical position that knowledge is primarily derived from the sensory experiences and empirical evidence, emphasizing observations and experimentation. Positivism. Dash in survey research involves dividing the population into subgroups based on specific characteristics and then randomly selecting participants from each subgroup to ensure proportional representation. Stratified random sampling. Thank you for watching this video. Stay blessed.